Junos management. The candidate configuration is a temporary configuration that might possibly become the active configuration. When you configure a device running the Junos OS, the software creates a candidate configuration and initially populates it with the active configuration running on that device. You then modify the candidate configuration. Once satisfied with your modifications, you can commit the changes. This action causes the candidate configuration to become the active configuration. You can easily recover previous configurations by using a rollback n command, where n can be a number between 1 to 49. The Junos OS maintains a configuration history by storing previously active configurations. The software saves a maximum of 50 configurations. This number includes the current active configuration, which is also known as rollback 0, and up to 49 previously active configurations. By default, multiple users can enter configuration mode and commit changes at the same time. You can use the configure exclusive command to allow only a single user to edit the configuration. Uncommitted changes are always discarded when you use the configure exclusive command. In contrast, uncommitted changes are retained when you use the standard configure command. Entering configuration mode using the configure private command allows multiple users to edit the configuration while committing only their private changes. If private users issue a rollback 0 command, the software discards only their changes. Junos interfaces. Management interfaces are used to connect a device running a Junos OS to a management network so that the device can be accessed and configured. Examples include FXP0 and ME0. Internal interfaces are used to connect the control and forwarding planes. If you remember Junos fundamentals, there was a 100 megabits per second link between the control and the forwarding plane. The actual designation for this interface is platform specific. That is, it can also be a physical interface in case multiple nodes are joined together. The primary routing engine on node 0 would use a dedicated link to speak to the forwarding plane on node 1. Examples include FXP1 for link between multiple physical devices connected together in primary-secondary configuration. Network interfaces are used to provide media-specific network connectivity. For example, Ethernet and fiber. A network interface always follows a specific format across Junos. That is, FPC/PIC/port. For example, in GE-0/1/2, 0 denotes the FPC, 1 denotes the PIC, and 2 denotes the port number on that PIC. To understand this better, consider the FPC as a car park that can take one or more vehicles at a time. The PIC represents the vehicle and the ports are represented by the number of seats in each vehicle. Some vehicles are bigger with many seats and some are small. Therefore, FPC slot can host multiple PIC cards, which are physical interface cards, and each card can contain multiple interfaces that can be used to transfer data. Services interfaces are used to provide one or more user configurable services such as encryption, tunneling, and link services. Services interfaces can be provided through a physical services interface card or through software. Services interface is provided through a PIC do not have ports or media associated with them, but they have two-letter interface type designations. Loopback interfaces are used to provide a constant and dependable hardware-independent interface. The loopback interface uses the LO0 designation on all platforms running the Junos OS. You can have more than one loopback address at a time. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and I hope you found it useful.